After calls for transparency, the Robbinsdale Police Department has released more than 5 hours of squad and body camera footage from 3 officers involved in the pursuit of Khalil Azad before his death last summer. Khalil Azad's body was found in Crystal Lake 2 days after police tried to pull him over for suspected drunken driving. The Hennepin County Medical Examiner concluded that he accidentally drowned, but family members and activists don't believe that's what happened. Delane Cleveland has more on what's in the body cam footage as police tried to make an arrest.
In the early morning hours of July 3rd, Robbinsdale police chased an SUV south on County Road 81 for suspicion of drunken driving.
We got a vehicle that's fleeing from me and it looks like it's going to crash here.
The white SUV veers off the road, briefly drives in the wrong direction, and crashes into a tree. When officers make their way to the scene,
Driver bailed towards the lake running eastbound.
They direct the 2 passengers of the vehicle to their squad cars.
There's only 2 more of you in? Young lady, open the door, come on out.
This is Officer Highfort questioning a young lady who claimed to own the vehicle.
Who's the individual who's driving?
That was a guy that I met literally tonight.
Meanwhile, Officer Heasley questioned a male passenger.
He's got a gun here. I'm going to take it out. He's got a permit. You got a permit to carry?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
It's in my wallet.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know about
Did
that.
have a firearm on him?
Permit.
Who is the driver?
I don't know.
You don't know? Okay.
The officers then spend some time searching the vehicle.
Perfect. A little bit of weed in the car.
After more questioning,
Where were you guys headed to? That he was driving the way he was driving.
additional law enforcement show up to help search the surrounding area for the driver who fled.
Police canine, show me your hands. You're under arrest. Keep yourself up now. Send the dog.
But at no point in the videos do the officers ever find or come into contact with Khalil Azad.
Yeah, I'm guessing he's long gone at this point.
Meanwhile, family members say the body cam footage raises more questions about what's in the official police report. The family and Black Lives Matter Minnesota are asking for body cam footage from all of the responding agencies to be released. In Robbinsdale, Delane Cleveland, CCX News.
Hours after the video was released, Robbinsdale City Council members spoke about the public outcry involving Khalil Azad's death.
I do support the family getting all the information they need to answer the questions that they have around the death of their loved one.
What I do know from personal experience with grief and loss, that natural inclination to seek understanding. So I do commend the city and RPD for sharing the information as quickly as they have.
The more that there is, the more that we can share, and the more transparent we can become, the more trust we gain for everybody, and you can find out the facts.
The BCA has also announced they will accept the Robbinsdale police request and conduct an independent investigation. An update now on a Plymouth fatal shooting in a residential neighborhood on Saturday night. Plymouth police have announced an arrest in the case. Police arrested a 19-year-old Brooklyn Park man. He is being held without bail pending charges for probable cause murder. On Tuesday, the Hennepin County Medical Examiner identified the person killed as 20-year-old Abraham Barbley of Brooklyn Center. Golden Valley City Council member Kimberly Sandberg has announced her intention to resign from her council seat in the near future. Sandberg told the council that she would be moving abroad in June, so she would need to resign her council seat before that time. When that happens, the council would declare a vacancy and announce the process to appoint someone to fill her seat for the remainder of the term, which expires at the end of this year. Minnesota has one of the worst racial achievement gaps in the country, but there are efforts to change that. Case in point, a Brooklyn Park couple who lives by the motto, if not me, then who? As Corey Bork reports, that selfless drive is aiming to plug into something special at a Brooklyn Park Teen Center.
Good afternoon, everyone. This is a great day for the Zanewood Rec Center.
At the Zanewood Rec Center in Brooklyn Park.
Today we are dedicating the Chill Tech Computer Lab at the Zanewood Rec Center. We are very happy to be here.
Area teens are about to get...
Here we go.
A window to a whole new world.
Nice.
Oh my God. Growing up, we didn't have this. I remember when this building wasn't even here. It was just a feel the green grass.
Brooklyn Park resident Scooter Drawn remembers what the Zanewood Rec Center was like and is looking forward to what it's about to become.
Since when I was a kid back in the 90s here, we didn't have those things. I'm just grateful to see these kids having the opportunity to have it.
We're glad.
Thanks to Brooklyn Park small business owners Chuck and Cindy Hill and their nonprofit, the Minnesota Chill Foundation, the Zanewood Rec Center will soon become a computer training ground.
We live here. We've raised our children here. We want to help the youth that are in this area to give them a chance to be successful in life.
The Hills say this is a way to provide youth an opportunity to envision their future and a career.
One of the things that we want to do is to introduce the students to the various roles that different personnel have in the IT area. But then our focus will be more on the maintenance of the hardware and the ability to upgrade software.
The Chiltech Computer Lab at Zanewood will offer a 6-week paid internship for area youth to learn from IT professionals.
It's something with a little bit of understanding that they can learn and they can take this can become a trade. And then it's a trade that pays very well.
One of the goals is to change the face of an industry that's been underrepresented by black workers.
In the boardrooms, there aren't many people that look like us. There are not very people that are in companies that look like us.
Brooklyn Park Mayor Hollis Winston hopes something like this can be a stepping stone for other opportunities.
One of the things we talked about was how we're going to get more resources down below 85th in terms of youth programming, and so this is a wonderful start.
In Brooklyn Park, Corey Bork, CCX News.
There is an application process for students to register for the Chiltech computer training. We have details on our website, ccxmedia.org.
The state boys hockey tournament is underway. Class A play began Wednesday, while the Class AA tournament starts on Thursday morning and includes a familiar team to local fans.
It's a familiar sight for players on the Maple Grove boys hockey team, winning Section 5 AA and making it to the state tournament.
It never gets old. Every time it seems like it's always a different set of circumstances, certainly, but the adrenaline, the excitement is always there.
The Crimson were state runners-up in Class AA a year ago. This is the program's 4th straight state tournament appearance, and that helps in the team's routine this week.
It helps a lot. I mean, going through something before, you know what to expect, kind of. So definitely the seniors and juniors that were here last year, we definitely got a little bit of an advantage on that part.
Maple Grove earned the number 2 seed for Class AA and will face unseeded Creighton-Durham Hall in the quarterfinals. The Crimson beat the Raiders in Maple Grove's holiday tournament, so they know their personnel.
We know they got a couple of great players on their team, so we got to shut them down. And just like anyone else, especially with Rogers and previous teams, if we run our systems and we play to our best, we can take anyone down.
3 more wins and the Crimson would bring home the school's first state championship in boys hockey.
That's the goal, right? I mean, a lot of good teams at state, but I think we're going to be just fine if we do our job and play at our best. Playing the best we can play, we'll be just fine.
I got to grow up with all these kids, and to go back there for one last hurrah, it's amazing. Everything that we always wanted. So.
Maple Grove and Creighton play in the first game of the AA tournament Thursday morning at 11 at the XL Energy Center.
The Providence Academy girls basketball team is the favorite to win Section 5 2A and return to the state tournament. Jason Malillo has highlights from the Lions semifinal game.
Defending state champion Providence Academy facing Annandale in the Section 5 2A playoffs. Winner goes to the final. Madden Greenway crossover dribble drive in the dish to Grace Counts for a PA hoop. Then Greenway finds Brooke Honecker. Step back three-pointer is good. Lions up 28-5. Kyra Miller slashes through the Annandale defense and scores for Providence. Hope Counts intercepts the pass and hits Greenway in stride. The Fab freshman finishes for the Lions. They're up 43-27 at halftime. Honecker is on fire from distance to start the second half, hitting back-to-back money balls. And then a catch-and-shoot tray is perfect. The junior leads all scorers with 23 points. Greenway drives, spins, and finishes, plus the foul. She nets 22. Providence rolls into the section final with an 84-51 victory. Jason Malillo, CCX Sports.
The boys basketball playoffs are getting started this week. Cooper is the number 3 seed for the Section 6 4A tournament. Jay Wilcox has highlights from their quarterfinal round game.
6th seed Washburn visiting 3rd seed Cooper in the Section 6 4A boys basketball quarterfinals. The Hawks push the pace. Michael Cooper to Martez Wise for the layup and an early 9-2 Cooper lead. But Washburn comes to play. They break the press and 6'9" Kyle Jorgensen takes it all the way for the big jam. Part of a big night for him. Then Cooper steals the inbounds pass and gets the breakaway dunk, the first of 2 straight for him on the way to a 20-point night. But Washburn leads 29-26 at the half. And the Millers build the lead. Jorgensen with a sweet jump hook on his way to a 36-point night. Their lead balloons to 14. The Hawks storm back, though. Cooper steals the pass and cuts to the basket for a tough layup, and Cooper's within 1 at 53-52. Darius Mulba gets the steal here and goes in for 2 more as the Hawks are down 58-56, but they never quite catch up, and Washburn hangs on for a 66-58 win to eliminate Cooper. Jay Wilcox, CCX Sports.
Wayzata, Armstrong, and Hopkins were the other winners in the 6 4A quarterfinals. The section semifinals are Friday night.